Just got home from work. My husband's gone. He's gone. His ring's here. He's gone. His toothbrush is gone. He's gone. No one knows where he is. He's gone.
This video popped up on my TikTok, and I'm not gonna lie, when I saw it, I had to listen to it about 2 more times just to make sure I heard this part clearly.
Gone. His ring's here. He's gone.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Filed a missing persons report because apparently in Illinois you don't have to like wait to file that, so I've done that.
Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there is a gap between law and practice. No law in the United States requires anybody to wait 24 hours to file a missing case for somebody, but the practice with some officers is they may not take you seriously and they just tell you to come back later after 24 hours and make sure that you're not wasting their time. Y'all can feel free to correct me, but that is my understanding of it. Illinois, like most states, does not have a mandatory 24-hour waiting period for filing a missing person report for an adult. This myth, likely originated from media portrayals of police investigations. There's no legal basis for such a waiting period, and waiting can potentially hinder an investigation and increase risk for the missing person. I just went ahead and did the research, but yeah, there's definitely a gap between law and practice. Let's continue the story.
Don't know where he is. So if anyone knows how to locate someone, fun note too, just moved across the country with him. I don't have friends here. I have his family who also doesn't know where he is.
Well, the internet and myself kind of have an idea of where he could be. Jacqueline says his family knows exactly where he is. They probably do. If they're not at a panic just like her, they know where he is. Kylie said he ghosted you. Move money, freeze cards, change locks, change passwords, file for divorce for spousal alienation. Kylie is on it. Kylie said, we're not wasting any time. This is what you need to do in order to make sure that you are good. Now, Lorraine said if he left his ring and took his toothbrush, he left. He's not missing. And I think in situations like this, it's easier for us that are outside of the situation, but for her, her world is spiraling. So she has literally no idea why he could possibly do this if he's genuinely missing. But then she did mention like, oh, he left his ring. But I guess even if somebody is missing, you would notice that. But do y'all feel like the signs were there? Caption of this next video says, we'll probably delete this once my friends wake up and tell me to stop.
Hour 6 of my husband just left me and I'm crashing out. So we're gonna do a live vlog today. Hey, I'm unwell. A few things on my mind. 1, I started my period today. Thank God, no kids. 2, I'm not sleeping.
So she starts making videos and updating people on her husband missing. And she went to Starbucks because she couldn't fall asleep in the morning. And she knows that he had a class, so she went over there in the parking lot to see if he may pop up. And my thing is, unless you blocked him or whoever he may be with, then he's gonna see that you're by his class, and then he probably won't show up just because of that. So I don't know, maybe this was pre-recorded and then she posted it after realizing that he's not coming to class. That's what I would have recommended. If you're gonna tell the internet, don't tell the internet in real time, especially if you're doing your own little investigation. Now, after all this, the comment section was flooding with people telling her just go to the bank, withdraw all the money, go to the bank, withdraw. Most of her comments were that people already clocked it. She probably still wasn't clocking it, but the women were there for her. My friends still aren't awake to tell me to stop embarrassing myself on TikTok, so I'm assuming this was at night.
It's been 8 hours since I came home and discovered that my husband has left me, and now we're sitting in front of his school waiting to see if he comes for his finals today. I know this is literally insane and pathetic, and I'm not planning on like speaking. Like, I just want to see that he's alive. Like, I am genuinely worried, and I want to see who dropped him off. But here's some things that he did when he left that don't make much sense in my brain. He took his toothbrush, but not the charger for it. No toothpaste. He took all of the in our house, but not the grinder or like the things to use it with. He took the trash out of the trash can. He left his wedding ring. He took 3 pairs of shoes and a few outfits.
Now, as her world is spiraling, she finally woke up to the comment section and she said, thank you so much to everyone reminding me to get my finances locked.
9, I just found out my husband was leaving me because I came home from work and his stuff was gone. Backing up, I got here at 5 o'clock in the morning. His class is at 9. So, and I'm also like literally the only one at this whole entire college, and I have a direct shot for the door. I don't plan on confronting him. I simply want to see if he comes to class. This is his finals. It's the last day, whole 9 yards. I want to know if he comes. I want to know if he's destroying his whole life or just our marriage. Like, I can't sleep. I don't want to go home. So why not sit here instead? For everybody concerned about money, thank you. Thank you for making sure that I didn't slip my mind. It's one of those things that, like, I feel like you always know, but when you're in the moment, you're like, He does have my debit card, though. So, like, he does need to show back up. My debit card's off, but it's in his wallet. Were there signs? Kinda, yeah. We just started marriage counseling on Friday, and now this happened on Tuesday, so...
Aisha said, listen, babe, you do not have to rationalize your crash out to anyone. You have the right to do whatever you need to get through the initial mental chaos and shock. Honestly, I think this move is always selfish and cowardly, because here she is thinking everything is okay. I mean, yes, she may have seen slightly the red flags, but then only now starting to actually see the red flags that she hadn't. Anyway, and then here he was having this potential mistress situation, and he knows that one day he's gonna leave and her world is gonna crash, but his world is not gonna crash because he had already organized it perfectly. He already knew what was to come. In a perfect world, obviously this wouldn't happen, but that's just not how it is. Wait, the hourly updates actually are making me feel better, because how have I survived 10 hours of what's the worst thing that could ever happen in my life, I'm assuming is what she said.
It's officially been 10 hours since I got home and saw that my husband left me, because he just up and left. No word, nothing, ghosted me. My husband ghosted me 10 hours ago. I'm remembering to drink water because I can't cry anymore because I'm out of tears. So hopefully this helps replenish. In case you missed it, we're sitting in front of his school to see if he shows up for his finals. He does have a past of threatening to do scary things to himself, and I'm worried, even though the signs show that he went home to someone else. I understand that. A piece of me also feels like I will eat myself alive if I'm not here, and I miss out on what I feel like right now is my one chance to make sure he's okay.
Elizabeth said, I don't want to hear anything until you go to the bank. Supreme Being said, my ex-husband went to work and moved 1,700 miles away. Go to the bank. Emily says, as someone whose husband went to work and never came back, take all the money and make a new bank account. He didn't make sure you were okay. Stop trying to make sure he's okay. So she continued to make updates, and she continued to sit in that parking lot waiting for that man, that missing man. And she had a big update at hour 11.
Okay, so there was this one girl I had in mind that might be where he went. And I found her, and I talked to her on the phone just now. She's not with him, but she knew where he was. His mistress is named Alexis. They're co-workers, and I have been having a real big issue with his job lately because I knew there was something going on there. But now I know what type of car to look for in the parking lot that he'll be pulling up in. So stay tuned. He's got about 40 more minutes to make it to his final. Is he gonna throw that away? Also, Alexis says she's not leaving her boyfriend of 11 years for him. He threw his marriage away for someone who doesn't want to throw their boyfriend away for her.
And that's usually how it is. The husbands that cheat, or even the wives that cheat, they always say, oh, going to somebody else made me feel alive for once. I haven't felt this feeling in so long. But would the other person say the same for you? Because you enjoy the little sneaky links, but your sneaky link has a main, and she was just having fun with you, and you thought it was serious. That's what you get. That is exactly what you get, thinking she's gonna leave her man for your crusty butt. She's crusty and dusty too for cheating on her man of 11 years. Both of y'all are pathetic and stupid. Before we dive into any further updates, I just want to say thank you so much to the Anti-Delulu members. And if you would like to be part of the Anti-Delulu membership, then please make sure that you hit the join button. And if you can't see it, it'll be in the pinned comment below. Let's continue watching. So this is what we know so far. Her husband left. He left the ring. He took his clothes, some of his clothes. He took his toothbrush. He has his finals, and is he gonna show up for them? We don't know yet, but Alexis was there in the parking lot, and y'all heard everything she has to say, and now she's back home giving us a clarification on what exactly is happening. Now, Did he end up coming to class? Did he not? Is he actually with the mistress Alexis? Or is it the other girl that she initially speculated that it was?
We need to make some clarifications here. Alexis is the actual mistress. Someone I thought was the mistress told me that. Okay? Alexis, no. She's the one that has an 11-year boyfriend relationship that she stole my husband with. He didn't show up to class. So there's that. Then I went to their work. They work together. I talked to their store manager, kind of apologized for the scene I caused in there last night, which if you guys want to know what I did last night in the first 6 hours, let me know and I'll tell you. When that didn't work, then I went to her house. Then I saw that he had unblocked my text messages. So then I sent him pictures of her house. And I was like, hey, you can come get your dog and give me my debit card back. And also, if that doesn't work, then Sean, her boyfriend of 11 years, he could probably do it for us. At this point, I'm kind of spent. I'm not sure what to do next. So if anyone has any suggestions, I can't sleep still. So another coffee, or what do you guys think?
You need to start looking into the comment section that were telling you to go to the bank and secure your bag. That's what I think you need to do. Anyway, see ya in a bit, guys. After the police department, LOL. I'm really trying to keep you updated, but not much is happening when I'm not actively crashing out. Think I'm too tired to cry.
It's been 13 hours since I got home and discovered that my husband left me because he left while I was gone and took his belongings. I'm finally going to get that coffee. I made a therapy appointment. I have therapy in 3 hours. He has none of my banking stuff. He took my card to the police station, gave it to them, said, I don't want anything to do with her. I'm not missing anymore. Take me off the list. And for everybody saying, like, why am I not crying? I'm sorry. I'm already embarrassing myself enough. I don't really think I need to sob. I'm doing plenty of sobbing in between updates. You guys, but yeah, he told the police he doesn't want to see me ever again, basically. He left his dog with me, and that's happening. And this is actually crazy. I posted literally the first video at like 3 o'clock this morning, and now, like, my friends in real life are calling me being like, is this real? Are you joking? Like, you guys, thanks for thinking I'm so funny and creative. This is real life, and Shonda Rhimes could be inspired at this point. Like, I'm sorry if you guys don't like the jokes, but I have to say that.
Yeah, a lot of people, not only just her friends, started thinking that all this was just a huge prank or trying to go viral moment for her, but yeah, it's not. It's happening as we speak to many other people, men and women, and it's just a sad, unfortunate event. I can't believe he left his dog. I thought a man's best friend was his dog, but clearly he's being, just like I said he was, being selfish and cowardly because he's thinking about nobody but himself and what he wants and blah, blah, blah. If you didn't want to be with her, you should have just said that in the beginning. Not all this leading on and getting married and all this crap. Just speak up. And honestly, I feel like the people that are asking her why she's not crying, for one, are very insensitive, but also I feel like it's probably the husband's accounts, because who else could be trolling? Internet trolls all the time, but come on.
Basically, what you've missed since the last time we spoke is I went to therapy. I tried to not be on my phone and read things. There's crazy stuff going online now. I don't know. I only know what I've posted. I don't know anything else going on. I didn't do it. I don't know what's going on. Like, so on top of therapy being great and just being able to be with myself for a minute, there has been more chaos. Okay, I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying not to just like post things from a place of pain that I don't know if I want to remember forever on the internet. So I don't even know if I've already said this in this video, but like, I desperately need to go to sleep. Like, I'm so tired. Actually, it's like hitting me like a wall, and I'm gonna try to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep, and hopefully when I come back, I'm a little more refreshed and have a little bit of a better outlook. I already feel like I have a good outlook. Like, things could be worse. I could be in jail. But one thing I can talk about is yesterday when I was at work, I knew there was something going on. I could feel this intuition so deep inside of me, every fiber of my being. And I had a lot of thoughts in my head, but the thought that I was going to walk in and my husband be gone was like not on the list. Like, so yes, we were not a perfect, happy married couple. Sure, we can say that. But like, I didn't think that even he thought I deserved that. I know I don't deserve that, but I didn't even think it was there for him. Like, I don't know. It's been 62 hours. No, 68 hours saying he had left me for somebody's else. Anyways, this is Dolly. Okay, I'm not gonna give you any updates about what is actually actively going on right this second. I still haven't heard from him. And I can answer some questions though. So one, how long were we together? We got together in October of 2021. We got married in February 2023, and now it's May 2025. So we were married for a little over 2 years. So I'm from Virginia. We met in Virginia when he was in the Navy. We now live in like his hometown area across the country.
I'm not gonna lie, no hate, no shade to the Navy, but the Navy would have been a red flag for me anyway.
Like literally 900 miles away. We moved here in September together. I love Dolly. Bring that up. Love the dog. I love her. She's in great hands. Pinky promise. I went through the trash. I didn't find anything. I didn't want to keep digging and digging and digging and digging. It kind of got gross at a certain point. Didn't find it. Didn't find anything. Don't know what I was supposed to find. But good idea. Good idea. The mistress that he's with, we'll call her A for now. She is over 21, not 21. I misspoke. I was really all over the place in that video. Over, I don't know. I think she's like 20, 25, 26. She's got like a young child. I don't know. All the mistresses have children actually, but whatever. One thing I did get done that I'm proud of is I packed up all of his clothes and stuff. Only took me about 20 minutes. He definitely had enough time to grab everything while I was at work.
Caption on the last video we're gonna watch says, it's kind of nice knowing he is with other women instead of wondering if he's cheating, lol. At least he made sure to tell me it's not my fault and I'm perfect on the way out. I mean, hey, if that makes you feel better at night, then go ahead.
So let's talk about the past week. My dog has been incredibly depressed. I can't even get her to play fetch with me. We're gonna work on going on a walk together though, because I was never allowed to go on walks with her. And when we did go on walks together, I wasn't trusted with the leash, but now I'm trusted with the entire pet. So that makes sense. One thing I find absolutely insane, you guys, that just plays in my head over and over again, is literally when we went to that couples counseling, the marriage counseling on Friday before he left on Tuesday, he literally looked me dead in my eyes and said, "You're perfect and you're amazing, and this has nothing to do with you." But we're good. We're living. We're thriving. Actually, we're thriving. It might suck, but we're thriving.
And that is the update that she has. And I'm sure she's posting right now or is eventually going to give a final update someday. And it's just unfortunate. This happens more times than we realize. And it happens to both men and women. In this case, just a coward, selfish piece of crap. And even crappier that not only did you break one heart, but you broke another heart as well. Your pet that is yours. If you have a story and you're comfortable sharing it, then let me know in the comment section below what you did. Maybe you could help somebody else that's watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.